Rocket Lab is minus 10.40% today, and the reasons behind this move tell a bigger story about where global markets are heading. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is July 8th, and today we are putting the spotlight on Rocket Lab, a major global company. Rocket Lab is down 10.4% to $83.41 in today's session. Intraday prices ranged between $82.85 and $90.69. The long-term fundamentals for Rocket Lab revolve around earnings, macro conditions, and sector trends. Equity markets are responding to reports that Rocket Lab stock rallies 34.8% in 3 months. Hold tight or book profits. Trading view. Let us look at the broader sector picture. On the geopolitical front, this comes as S&P 500, NASDAQ register best quarter since 2020 despite Iran war, adding pressure to energy markets. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. Investor sentiment is being shaped by June jobs report shows just 57,000 payrolls, well below expectations, QZ.com. Looking at how sector peers are positioned. Samsung made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 6.92% to $296,000. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Samsung prepares to unveil chip earnings insights as AI demand drives record semiconductor profits, crypto briefing. HBM3 yield rates for AI training chips are the most critical near-term metric. Any positive update would drive a meaningful earnings upgrade cycle. The memory upcycle is intact, but Samsung's foundry losses are a drag. A recovery in smartphone DRAM pricing would add a second earnings lever. Shell made a dramatic move today, surged plus 4.93% to $81.99. Equity markets are responding to reports that with Qatar's gas shut off, Western energy giants see a big payday, The New York Times. LNG trading margins and production volumes are the primary earnings drivers. Any positive LNG project update in Australia or the Middle East would support the stock. The energy transition narrative is becoming a differentiator. Shell's biofuels and hydrogen investments are growing. ASML plunged minus 4.26% to $1,747.28 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that SK Hynix places record $8 billion order for ASML UV lithography machines should pay for up to 30 UV machines over 2 years, serving HBM and advanced DRAM production, Tom's Hardware. The EUV monopoly is one of the strongest competitive moats in all of technology. AI chip demand for the most advanced nodes directly benefits ASML without the execution risk of being a chip maker. Watch for any update on the 2026 to 2027 capacity shipment schedule. Here is our analytical view on Rocket Lab from here. Equity markets are responding to reports that Rocket Lab stock rallies 34.8% in 3 months. Hold tight or book profits. Trading view. Space systems manufacturing, solar panels, reaction wheels, radio frequency components is generating reliable cash flow that cushions launch market volatility. Any tactically responsive space contract win with the US DoD would directly boost near-term Electron revenue. The long-term re-rating catalyst is Neutron's maiden flight timeline. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. We do the research so you do not have to hours of analysis distilled into actionable daily briefings. If that is valuable, please hit the like button. It is the single best way to support independent market analysis and help us reach more investors. Subscribe and turn on notifications for tomorrow's briefing. Drop your view in the comments. Are you bullish or bearish from here? That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is our spotlight on Rocket Lab from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of the world's biggest stocks.